Streamflow. What is streamflow? Streamflow or discharge is the volume of water that moves over a designated point over a fixed period of time. It is often expressed as cubic feet per second. The flow of a stream is directly related to the amount of water moving off the watershed into the stream channel. It is affected by weather, increasing during rainstorms and decreasing during dry periods. It also changes during different seasons of the year, decreasing during the summer months when evaporation rates are high and shoreline vegetation is actively growing and removing water from the ground. Stream flow is one important route of water from the land to lakes and oceans. The other main routes are surface runoff, the flow of water from the land into nearby watercourses that occurs during precipitation and as a result of irrigation. Flow of groundwater into surface waters and the flow of water from constructed pipes and channels. Importance of stream flow measurement. Stream flow is of fundamental importance to virtually all environmental monitoring and affects almost all other environmental issues connected with water. The flow of river changes significantly in a very short amount of time due to plenty of factors. Snow melt from mountainous regions has a major impact on rivers and can cause them to swell past their banks really quickly. Ice flows are also hazardous, especially when the temperature soars after having been below freezing of a long time. Thunderstorms also produce torrential downpours, which results in flash flooding in many places. This is even more a hazard because it can significantly increase the water levels in a small river or stream in a matter of minutes. Streamflow measurements can yield information on changes in discharge that are valuable for predicting flooding, estimating long-term trends in water and sediment discharges, and for distinguishing possible long-term climate change.
Streamflow measurement method. Yung streamflow daw is can be measured as an amount of water passing through specific point over time. We cannot measure directly yung streamflow or river flow. We can measure it by plunging an instrument into the stream or river. There are several methods na usually used to measure the flow. Ano-ano nga ba to? First, velocity area method. 2. Measuring discharge using where. Number 3, bucket method. And yung last, yung meters.
Velocity area method. The velocity area method is a technique used to investigate the stage and discharge of a river. The discharge of a river is a volume of water which flows through a cross section in a given time. It is measured meter cube per second. Stream flow is affected by a number of factors including rainfall, temperature, and snow melt. Velocity area method is discharge is equal to velocity multiplied by cross-sectional, where discharge is Q, velocity is meter per second or feet per second, cross-sectional area is equal to cubic meter or cubic feet.
Measuring discharge using a weir. Weirs are overflow structures built across open channels to measure the volumetric rate of water flow. We can say that weir is simply a structure over which water flows in such way that volumetric flow rate can be calculated. It lets you know how much water is flowing. And also, discharge in small streams can be conveniently measured using a weir. A weir is a small dam with a spillway usually made of erosion-resistant materials such as concrete of a specific shape, or sometimes a weir is simply a thin plate across a flow stream. But weirs can be also broad, thick structures. A thin plate or sharp-crested weir is usually used to measure watersheds, creeks, and small streams. They have also found a use in measuring industrial effluents in the form of weir plates, boxes, and channels. This method, this method for measuring discharge involves creating a dam just downstream of the weir. This dam is impounds in the weir, resulting in a more or less resistant stage height. Using the height of water in the weir, one can determine discharge using some of empirically derived equations.
Bucket method is a simple way to measure the flow rate using household items. It requires a stopwatch, a large bucket. On measuring the stream flow using bucket method, first you must do is measure the volume of your bucket and then find a location along the stream that has a waterfall. If none can be found, a waterfall can be constructed. Using weirs and using the stopwatch, time how long it takes the waterfall to fill the bucket with water. Start the stopwatch simultaneously with the start of the bucket being filled and stop the stopwatch when the bucket fills. And record the time it takes to fill the bucket. Repeat steps 2 and 3 about 6 or 7 times and take the average. For the formula of the flow rate is equals to volume of the bucket over time it takes for the bucket to fill.
Meters are devices that measure the stream flow by directly measuring the current. Tapos, there are many different types of meters. Pero yung mga common ay yung pygmy meter, vortex meter, flow probe, and yung current meter. Where yung pygmy meter ay there's a wheel rotated by the water flow and yung rate ng rotation, yun yung nagsisignify sa water velocity. Yung pygmy meter, siya yung pinakaginagamit sa pagme-measure ng discharge. Tapos yung vortex flow meter naman, velocity niya is proportional sa downstream frequency sa vortex flow at binabasa siya on a digital readout. Yung vortex flow meter ginagamit sa pagme-measure ng flow sa mga pipes. And then yung flow probe meter. The global water flow probe is a highly accurate water velocity instrument for measuring flows in open channels and partially filled pipes. So, ginagamit siya sa pagme-measure ng flow sa open channels tsaka sa partially filled pipes. Then yung last, yung current meter. Yung electronic pulses yung nagde-determine sa water velocity. Pwede siyang gamitin sa large bodies of water like oceans para ma-measure yung current.